What's going on? We back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Y'all know what the business is, man. Finally caught up on the majority of the Breakfast Club interview with Tekashi 6ix9ine. And Tekashi 6ix9ine is a straight studio gangster, man. There's plenty of studio gangsters in the Hollywood upper echelon, music industry, all right? And, he kind of talked about going to Chicago, trolling, having a lot of security and stuff of that nature, and say, I'll troll these dudes, but I ain't dying for you dudes. And when he went up to Chicago, going to O Block, was it earlier this year or something like that? He set out there to troll the dudes from Chicago, and he had a lot of police with him. Fellow Chicago people caught him with getting him, having police with him and stuff of that nature. And, a lot of these dudes going around, these young guys going around thinking these rappers are gangsters. Studio gangsters go way back. A lot of these dudes been faking the funk and acting like they gangster for a long time. And you got to remember, dude, dudes that rap about that gangster stuff like that, man, and acting like they sold this and sold that and they so gangster. 9 times out of 10, them dudes ain't gangster. Because, gangsters don't snitch on themselves. Gangsters don't come back and talk about how they did all this and how they shot that guy and all that. Because if that's the real point about the situation, then a lot of them dudes would be in the position Bobby Murder and his gang was in. They took that whole song and indicted the whole crew. So don't be out here thinking these dudes gangster, man. You know what I'm saying? And I just he's telling people that I ain't gangster. I got a whole bunch of security around me. I'd be stupid not to have security. He used XX extension, saying the first question they asked him was, asked about him, like, where was his security at? You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm not dying for y'all, man. He said, I'll troll, but I ain't dying for y'all. So right there and there, he ain't gangster. Ain't no gangster walking around with that much security at all. They might have a bodyguard or two. This dude is walking around like he Floyd Mayweather with a bunch of security because he ain't safe. Soon as his flame go out, bro, soon as he ain't popping no more, because that's all rap is in music, is trends. All right? As soon as he ain't trending no more, soon as his music ain't hot no more, soon as he back in New York, or soon as he just a regular dude that ain't hot no more, washed up rapper that's doing shows, them dudes from Chicago gonna get him, man. All them dudes that he trolled, all these people that he out here doing it, he better invest his money wisely. Okay? He better invest his money wisely, get him some businesses and stuff of that nature, and so he can have fruits on he can enjoy the fruits of his labor. All right? Because, I'm not a fan of his rap music, and I'm not familiar with none of his rap music. I only heard Gummo when I was at the Barclays Center a couple months ago. All right? But, to be out here, he's admitting to people like, I'm trolling, I'm joking. He's promoting himself at the expense of other people. At the expense of people that die over their block. At the expense of people that will their hood is like their heart. That nature. So you can't be out here playing with street dudes, dog. You can't be out here pretending. He trying to act like he in the underworld. This is some CB4 type stuff, bro. This is. This dude ain't gangster, bro. None of the words that's come out his mouth is gang. No, nobody that's gangster. That's really from what is it, Bushwick, Brooklyn, whatever he said he from. Excuse me if I got it wrong. None of the real street dudes from Brooklyn back in the day is going to admit to trolling. Gangsters don't troll. Okay? They don't troll. And all this is to bring more attention on itself, like that colorful sweater, colorful hair. It's all about attention. It's all about promotion. This is that new internet age. I'm telling you, when he least expected, when the money fall off, he can't pay security, and then he want to apologize. Charlamagne the guy trying to get him to apologize. Just apologize and say it's over right here. Just ain't no squashing it. Ain't no squashing what he did. Ain't no undoing what he did. So he is stuck with him forever. All this trolling that he doing, went to Chicago, they ain't got to forget about that. They're not going to forget about it. And when he don't have no protection, when his money funny, or when he ain't popular no more, that's when you gonna hear about this guy. That's when they gonna touch him. You don't know if he trolling. You don't know if he the boy that cried wolf. In other words, somebody got kidnapped and got a bullet through the mansion. Dude, he going out to the West Coast. Trolling people out on the West Coast, making fun of their gang culture. This dude is on the highway to hell. And now the people that part of his management, Treyway, talking about he created that. He fired his whole team after shooting at the mansion and stuff of that nature. He making enemies on top of enemies. And his story is not going to end well. I'm telling you, his story not going to end well. It's another one of them studio gangsters, and he taking it a step further. Now that he trolling, now he clout chasing, now he making enemies on top of enemies. Now his team is his enemies. And a lot of things happen. If they was real or fake, who knows? He got kidnapped. You think his team, I don't believe that. You think his team will tighten up. Now he got shot at. But that ain't the management. That ain't his team fault that he got shot at and all of that. That ain't nobody's fault but his fault. Remember that. That ain't nobody's fault but Tekashi 6ix9ine fault that he got shot at. That he going to other people's hoods and he creating enemies, for money to promote his album. If your music hot, it's gonna promote itself. There's no need for you to go around here trolling no more. Not them dudes you Trey Ray, Shotty, and all of them. You made enemies of them now. Because you could say it was a breach of security, you getting shot, you can blame that on whoever you put that on yourself when you went out to Los Angeles, or was it last year, trolling, fighting people at the airport, acting like you gangster. That ain't gonna stop. It's gonna be a point where he's smart to cancel his tour. He gonna need to go to the bathroom with 4 or 5 security dudes just to watch him piss in the store. These dudes acting like this. He gangster. He ain't gangster. Gangster ain't walking around with 10 security guards. He's a studio gangster. He's admitting to y'all, I'm just trolling. I'm not dying. I gotta have security. Yeah, because you at the expense of popularity, at the expense of fame, you trolled all these gangsters, all right? You went to all these gangster hood. You challenged people out in LA, out in California. Okay? Two of the biggest cities outside of New York. And you got to go there and do shows if you really want to be a world attraction or a North American attraction. You want to make real money. And now people not going to want to not work with you now. People ain't going to do video shoots. Kanye West ran up out of there when they put that bullet through the window. He trying to play gangster, but behind the scenes, he's scared. Trust me. Behind the scenes, he's scared. He act tough when he do them interviews. But everybody expect how know how this going to end. Everybody know how the story gonna end. This ain't nothing new. You got the cat out in California got into I might do a video on it. Got into a shootout at the gas station. Blueface, up and coming LA rapper. Still want to be in these streets. Want to be right. You a target. You're already a target without doing the things Tekashi 6ix9ine has done in trolling. So now what he's done is he put the biggest bullseye you could put on his little body in that bubble head. And prayer, he gonna need prayer to save him. He gonna need to be dipped in holy. He gonna bathe and shower in holy water before he go out and even go buy some bananas and some apples at the market. Hopefully he moved up out of New York. Because that's where they get you in your hometown. You need to go somewhere that's safe, gated community, and just do him. But he gonna keep throwing gasoline on that fire, and eventually he gonna get burned down. He gonna get hurt. Everybody know that. All right. This is Goodfella Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for rolling through. Y'all know what the business is. We grinding, man. I definitely appreciate everybody for rolling in, man. Much blessings, man. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Twitter. Also got the Facebook group. Those links are in the description. I'll link this full episode in the Breakfast Club in there. You can listen to it if you haven't heard it yet. Probably one of their best interviews this year, to be honest. Also, we'll make a donation to the channel. That link's in the description as well. Salute. Much blessings to all the brothers. Share the videos. Check out the content, our growing playlist. We're trying to get to 10,000 subs, then buy 1 sub. So, doing it all off the muscle. We out.